and welcome to my June wrap-up. If you can hear some buzzing sound, that's just a fan because it's really warm here. And if you hear a little bell, that's my cat running around. But let's get started. So I read a total of 4 books in the month of June. I was a bit too busy and some personal stuff came up, so I didn't have a lot of time. So all of these were on audiobooks, which when I had some spare time, I listened to them. Oh, and just ignore my bangs, please. So the first book that I read was The Gentleman's Guide to Bison Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I have heard a bunch of people recommend audiobook for this, as they said that the narrator was amazing, and apparently he's the person that played Tom Riddle in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I can't say he was anything special, and I got a bit bored at sometimes, and I know that a lot of people love this book, but I just wasn't feeling the hype for it, kinda. So I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. So the second book I read was ReZero Starting a New Life, Volume 1 by Tape Nagatsuki. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. So this book is about a normal guy that ends up within an anime world, and it's kind of from his perspective, and I'm not sure if I liked it because he was kind of arrogant and stubborn, and he was very, I feel like he held himself to a higher standard than everyone else, and he kept saying how, oh, I'm just average in this world, but in the real world I'm actually really pretty and I'm really smart. And I can understand the confidence of the main character, but I just didn't like his attitude. And then he was confused when other people found him obnoxious, and it was just, main character actually made the book worse for me, so I only ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. Third book that I read was Three Dark Crowns by Kendara Blake. I have been waiting to read this. However, I don't own my own copy, but I want to buy one. I really enjoyed this book. However, I did not like the insta love at all. I don't understand why authors do that. It just felt forced that oh, I need to have some romance in this book, which wasn't necessary because just the 3 queens could hold up the entire story by themselves. But I still ended up giving it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I will definitely read One Dark Throne when I have the time or when I feel like picking it up. But sometime in the near future I will. And now for the last book that I actually own a copy of, which I can't say I'm super happy that this is the one that I own a copy of out of all of these that I read. But the book is Unrivaled by Alison Knoll. I kept saying how beautiful this cover is and how beautiful it is without the dust jacket on, and I still stand by that. But I'm really happy that I got this for free from my school and that I didn't have to pay for it because I gave it a 1 out of 5 stars. I did not care about the characters at all, and the story was just not interesting, and I could have done without the prologue because that kind of ruined it, as it spoils what's gonna happen in the book. I will not continue on with this series, and I feel like I did not enjoy Alison's writing at all, so I will not pick up any of her other books. So this was just a really disappointing read, and as I was listening to it on audiobook, I actually fell asleep because it was so boring. Nothing was happening in the beginning. It was just mindless drama between girls, and weird, douchey guys, and I just don't recommend this book to anyone. So that was it for all the books I read, even if it's only a few, but I'm so proud that I have managed to read something this month. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. I hope you have a good day. Bye!